and dragons. Time of magic, age of might. A band of heroes step up to the fight. Playing with powers they don't understand. Will they fuck it all up or will they save the land? Treachery, vanity, loitering and worse. They are their own worst enemies. These fuckers don't need no cause. Authors and dragons. Authors and dragons. Their powers combined, a group of fantasy authors take on a sadistic games master. Will they survive? Look into the asshole long enough, and the asshole also looks into you. Authors and dragons! Authors and dragons!
Hey everybody, I'm John Hartness, and I'm playing the role of Fandingo the Fantastical, Bard of all trades. In real life, I write the Quincy Harker Demon Hunter series, the Black Knight Chronicles, and the Bubba the Monster Hunter series, and with E.M. Kaplan, I have co-written the forthcoming Fandingo origin story, so keep an eye on your interwebs for that coming in January.
Hi, I'm Joseph Brassi. I play Bjorg Bjornsson, enthusiastic and violent positive masculinity barbarian. I was an author in the Mongoliad books, and my novels Skyfarer and Dragon Road can be found from Angry Robot Books. Go buy that shit. And I am the author of such non-existent alliterative titles as Vivisecting Villains, Vixens, and Voyeuristic Vanland.
Hi, my name is Rick Gualtieri, and I play Silas Kane, mighty paladin of a jar of toenails. In real life, I write several things, but the thing you should care about most is by the time you're listening to this, Bent on Destruction, the Hybrid of High Moon Book 3, should be on shelves. So go on and sex up those eyeballs and give it a shot.
Hello, friends. My name is Robert Bevan. I play the role of Klaus Richter, the notorious ROG. In real life, I write the Caverns and Creatures series of comedy, fantasy, novels, and short stories, starting with the first book, Critical Failures.
Hi there, I'm Steve Wetherill, and I play Brandon Fymaster, sexually attractive monk and savvy shopper. In real life, I write such fantasy comedy fiction as the Doomsayer Journeys with Falstaff Books, the first trilogy of which is now available in audio, so go check that out.
Hey everybody, I am Drew Hayes. Definitely an author of books such as Superpowered NPCs and the upcoming Fred the Vampire Accountant #6 Undeading Bells, and absolutely not, as some of you might have heard from Voices in Clouds, a multi-universal refugee here passing off historical documents as narrative fiction. Alright, glad we cleared that up. When last we left our intrepid band of adventurers, they had been, shopping until they were almost dropping.
Silas almost dropped an old lady.
You guys finished Blex Friday. Woo! And there was much rejoicing as you all successfully indulged in competitive capitalism.
Yeah.
I'd say very successfully. I spent all my money on something that may do absolutely nothing.
I see, I spent all my money. I can't find what I bought, though.
So, to run you through, in case you forgot, Bjorg, you have a scroll.
That's right.
I believe you know what that one does, because that was specifically a scroll of Identify.
Yes, I believe so.
Not much point in using Identify on a scroll of Identify.
No.
That's pretty meta right there.
I don't remember how much information you got, so I'm just going to give you some very general stuff. Brandon, you have a ring shaped like a dragon.
A dragon high-fiving itself.
Yes, that's
Guys, check out my ring.
That's pretty badass.
That is a ring.
Sinful.
Bevan, you have gloves.
Sinful.
Oh, yeah, right.
And now, Brandon, before they die, they really will see the ring every time.
Exactly.
Oh, damn, what a deep cut. Woo, that one's for all you who've been with us from the beginning.
It's been close to 100 episodes, but we brought that one back around. Well done.
You're welcome. I'll be here all week.
Oh, man. Merry Christmas indeed. Okay. Silas, you have a ring and a trident.
And toenails and goblin teeth and a demon orb and cloth of the gods.
Yes, but I wrote down that you have the ring and the trident. I'm so glad someone bought that trident. I loved those things. He
You're
kept
really
rolling
pushing
them.
that trident, yeah.
Hey, look, he's a merchant and a man with passion. That you can have multiple things in life.
There are a lot of fish enthusiasts in this world.
Fendingo, you have a robe and a bag of dust.
Yes, I bought dirt.
And that is what I have. So, go ahead and refresh yourselves. It's the last time I will be doing that, so I suggest you write that down in your inventory with as much detail as you can.
I wrote gloves of gripping. It's in there. It was higher up in the inventory.
Gloves of wearing.
After scrubbing the internal sewers of the mountain and shopping until you were violently ill, the sun is setting, the day is winding down, and man, what a long one it has been. Do I even want to ask, or should I just assume you're going to the tavern?
I mean, you can ask, but we're going to the bar.
We should probably check up on Brandegg. I have no idea what happened to our goblin friend.
He's with you. He got summoned out. Brandegg is on the ship.
By himself.
Yes.
Can I instruct the goblin help to go and look at the egg? Being a parent is hard, and I've had a long day.
You instruct Gordon to go look at the egg. And Gordon appears to hear you, but in no way acts to comply.
You just cannot get a help these days.
Silas will go down and check on the egg.
Okay, so remember, that is a multi-hour journey. So if you're climbing down the mountain, you will not be with the group, and you will be resting on your own.
Bjorg is going to get a beer, and then he's going to see to rooms.
I don't think I can afford either beer or rooms.
You can sleep on the floor in my room right by the door so that if anyone comes in to attack me, they'll step on you first.
That's an attractive proposition.
So, Silas, are you going to make the trek down to the ship?
Yes.
Or are you going to stay with the party?
Silas is really never truly alone in his own head. So, yes, he will go and check on Toreg.
Okay, you begin the multi-hour-long trek down a mountain in the dark. Roll me a survival, and then we're just going to go to the inn for the others.
Bye, Silas.
This will be interesting.
Silas gets an 8.
Oh, goody. All right, so I'm gonna mark on the over map where you guys are. Then okay, so Silas, you do not start off going a great direction. You don't go entirely wrong. You're not climbing the mountain, but you are not taking the directest route.
It's down. How hard can it be?
It's down and over. I mean, you're coming off a mountain. There's ships all over. You got to get to yours specifically. It's a...
And depending on how aggressively down it is, it can go very hard indeed.
Yeah, that's what happens if he goes under 5. Under 10 is just, okay, you're not doing great at this. 5 is 5 things will start really fucking up. 1 will get fun. But for right now, you're okay-ish. You're going down, which is right, and that's something.
Going down on Klaus's mom.
All right, so everybody else is here, but Silas did not come along, so the rest of you walk into the inn. It is a very sedate spot overall. Blex Friday, remember, is a huge thing for everybody, and so it took a lot of the juice out. It's very, very chill night. Everybody give me perceptions, obviously except Silas. I'm going to keep saying everyone because I'm lazy, but just it implied ignore Rick.
Well, we've done that for 4 years.
Bjorg rolls a 12.
Fendingo rolls a 16.
Brandon Firemaster rolls a 5.
Klaus rolls a 15.
Nice. Okay, so everybody except for Brandon will notice that there is a tree kind of over in the corner that was not there before. It looks sort of familiar. It's, you guys went through the whole wrestler thing. I don't have to re-explain this world's fictional holidays that happen to line up with whenever our episodes are coming out along our holidays. Even though I'm pretty sure the actual timeline of this is like a few months at most.
Yeah, but the Ice Day holiday is heralded, as I'm led to believe, as the old stories go, by Big Red just plummeting through the sky in any direction at a time. So theoretically, Ice Day can be any day, which is a nice message to take away, I think.
Ice Day is always in your hearts.
Yes.
In the north, the ice people come, and men die by the thousands.
The legends say that Ice Day is whenever Big Red wakes up without a hangover, he celebrates.
Which is why it's once a year.
Yep. Usually, but
Once a year, every few months.
Big Red's doing keto. He's trying to cut down. All right, so that is what you see. It's a chill night. If you guys would like to, look over your stuff, get a drink, Bjorg does have a scroll of identify, and you'll have some mysterious items. Or you can, start some shit. It is you guys. Do what you want to do.
I have a scroll that can say what things are.
Well, I have things I've been carrying around literally for years, and I don't know what they are. So, how many things can you identify?
I think only one. Is that right? I don't know how identify works.
Yeah, you got a scroll of identify. That's a one-off.
Well, what's the most important?
I don't know. I don't know what any of them are.
I was going to run some tests on my own glove, so...
Oh, man. At least turn invisible first.
Bjorg, roll me perception. You can see everyone's purchases. I'm just going to go ahead and throw out. You've all been showing off and
You can
wearing
definitely
around.
see mine. I'm being really obnoxious about it.
All right, perception is 14.
Like a newlywed Californian.
God.
No idea what that even means.
Let's see. Brandon's is interesting because it is unique. Silas's is it strikes your interest. The trident, you're like, oh man, that guy moved a bunch of those, but damn, that is pretty cool.
I didn't leave my trident with them.
Oh, that's right. You're not there. I forgot. All right, never mind.
Those guys.
Fuck your trident.
Okay,
It'd be great if it turned out to be a trident of mountain navigation.
And peculiar.
Well, no more peculiar than fish fucking or whatever it is.
That's way more on brand.
Trident of fish fucking.
Unfortunately, right. Yeah, probably. Let's see. The ring is interesting. Fendingo's robe is unique. It's definitely got its own shape to it. The bag of dust probably wouldn't be visually that striking. Although Bevan's gloves do look pretty slick. Sorry. So Klaus's hand accessories are nice.
I haven't even used them yet.
They're still nice looking. They're magical.
Wow,
so
they're not slick
shitty.
yet.
Ah, damn it.
He got him while he was drinking.
Oh my god. Now
Right
it
up the
all
nose.
makes sense now. I was thinking, what? Why the gloves? Why the gloves? And God help me, I did not even think of jerking off. Not even once. Oh god.
The strangester. All right, so that's the visual breakdown of how it all kind of looks.
Anyone have a burning desire to have their shit identified?
Could I try a detect magic spell to see if I can determine which of these items is the most magical?
Let me double check how detect magic works. Nope, does not do that.
Okay.
Can I try Knowledge Arcana if any of these are like common magical items?
Yes, you may.
That's a 24.
Fancy.
Okay, that's a pretty good one. So for common ones, all the potions you guys bought were common.
Okay, what all did we get?
That you knew. You got the descriptions as you were
Right,
rolling them out.
right.
I didn't track that.
I didn't buy any potions, so I didn't track it either.
Dust is Dust of Disappearance. I'll give you that one. I know you already know it, and it is a fairly common one.
Yeah.
So 24, you can get the Dust of Disappearance. Okay. Actually, you can get Bevins, too. Bevins is not especially powerful. Gloves of the Acrobat, you recognize. So what that is Bevin once per day. Those will allow you to have advantage on an acrobatics check.
Okay.
So once per day means once per long rest.
Okay.
Well, that's something to be thankful for then.
And that was a very good knowledge arcana check, but that is all I'm going to be able to give you for it.
That's fine. That's 2 things. And then we can use the identify scroll on Bjorg. What? You just got a potion, right?
Yes.
All right. So let's use the scroll on Brandon's ring.
All right. I will use
Because
the
Pretty
scroll.
certain it's a +1 ring of looking great.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Let's just take a look at it.
Okay.
So who's going to cast that? Because Bjorg, I'm pretty sure you
Yeah,
don't
no.
have any casting in here.
Nope. Bjorg will hand the scroll over to Fendingo.
I mean, he's a barbarian. The shopkeeper could have just handed him a bit of paper with this is worth 400 gold on it.
He's a barbarian. He's a barbarian who can't read. You could literally hand him any paper.
Yeah, but you'd have to be brave enough to cheat Bjorg knowingly.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a crime you're probably only going to commit once.
I'll cast it. I'll cast Identify on Brandon's ring.
Brandon has a Ring of the Bronze Dragon. It is a ring that grants him resistance to lightning damage.
That'll be handy.
Hell yeah.
You know, should we ever be near lightning? I mean, it looks good.
You could resist the squids now.
Yeah, should we find any lightning squids again? I mean, I was just planning on
White
avoiding
lightning is a
them.
different kind of lightning damage. It's more liver targeted. Speaking of, Silas, roll me a survival check.
Oh, as I'm walking, I'm going to put on that ring I found, because the guy said it was a ring of, that made you good at jumping, so I'm considering seeing if it'll help me jump down this mountain.
Wow.
Oh, it should be fun.
And I roll a
Please
6.
do that.
A ring of blind optimism.
Okay, you continue down in the direction you were going. All right, that is another hour for Silas. Everyone else, so you have now done your, what do you call it? You've done your identifying on that. You've got your Arcana check. Man, you guys have identified a good chunk of that. What would y'all like to do? There is long rests to take, beers to drink, shit to start. So many options.
Bathing.
Could really do with finding a shower and washing that creature's death far off of us.
Yeah, Fandingo has to wash his hair. This is becoming more and more important.
Bjorg would like to bathe and then probably should get some sleep because Papa needs to recover his hip.
Yeah, given that you all are what do you call it? Dripping in Drek from a job you did technically for Grek, he'll just he'll comp you the night shower and rooms. Mostly just he doesn't want to smell you either. So you are all free to go make use of the baths on the condition that you do so before coming back to the bar.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
All right.
Bath time, adventurers.
I guess he's not comping us drinks to sit at the bar then.
No.
Yeah.
In fact, if you go to the bar, you'll be paying for your room. You can come back after the bath, though. That's perfectly okay.
Well, I gotta wash off my new boots.
Oh.
All right.
Brandon rushes to get to the baths before Klaus.
We'll do bath time for, well, we'll just give that an hour. That's going to be a scrub sesh. So, Silas, give me another roll.
You got it. 17.
Nice. Okay, you are heading down, and you suddenly realize that you probably should have been going southeast this entire time, and instead you've been going southwest this entire time. So you have definitely gone down in the sense that you've made progress, but you've also been walking over to the point that you You functionally still have as long to go. But you start in the right direction.
That's okay. I'll sing a merry and very loud song to Toreg, making up rhymes for his name since I can't fucking say his name. So I'll sing the ballad of, Boreg or something as I go down the hill.
All right. Everyone, you have finished bathing. You have scrubbed away the remains of your job. You have put that bathtub into therapy.
Are there any really cute bath attendants?
Oh
at
God,
this-
no! Not after the way you guys walked in smelling. There's like
Yeah.
a brick of soap and a sign that says "Use it all."
Yeah. This could be a lonely night, boys.
I don't know. I can still smell that death fart. I don't know if that's just a psychological thing.
You know what'll get that smell of death fart out of your nostrils, Brandon? Alcohol.
No.
Lots and lots of ale.
I was going to say, sniffing Klaus's boots.
Nobody can smell my boots. I still have that ring of misfortune.
Oh, right.
Clouses have so many interesting smells.
So,
Can't possibly differentiate between them. The general rogue funk.
so let's go to the bar and get a drink and scan the room for attractive people in search of companionship on a cold, near ice day night.
Bjorg is going to get a beer.
Nobody in here is attractive.
Okay. Ales are 5 gold a pop.
All right.
You guys have still consistently been assholes to this bartender and his friend. That hasn't changed.
I suppose I can afford one.
One beer.
I might be going in the wrong direction,
Yes.
but I have a relatively full coin purse.
I'll have 2.
man.
I gotta buy one for Ron Weasley, Jeremy.
All right, you can all pony up to the bar, deduct your gold as appropriate. It's the same folks who were here before, mostly just tired, hardened faces, post Blex Friday. They're all kind of doing their own thing. You ever been to like a Black Friday food court around like 3 in the afternoon? Everybody has this 1,000-yard stare, like they've watched a piece of humanity die.
Yes.
It's that mood.
Is this a bad night?
I mean, it's not really more bad than any other. It's just, they saw a dark reflection of the truth of human nature today, and now they're processing
But
that.
since I'm half elven in nature, it's a more attractive reflection, right?
Capitalism looks the same on everybody.
I make sure everybody can see my sweet ring. That'll cheer them up.
That does look pretty good on you. That's the other side of capitalism. Pretty cool shit.
Good. I like to think I've brightened Ice Day Eve.
So, you mentioned other work that perhaps needed to be performed.
Oh, Greg. Greg will kind of nod. Yes, other jobs. I believe there's a fishing inquiry about. And again, there was something in your specialty. And he kind of roots around. He pulls up and says, "It appears that someone accidentally flushed a key to their shed. There's a 200 gold reward for someone willing to go down and retrieve it."
Back to the
Is it the
sewers.
same sewer?
Kind of looks up. "Well, you're janitors. What sort of work did you think I was giving you?"
All right. I'm starting to have some doubts about the quality of my boots. After the bath, they didn't clean as well as I'd hoped. But I feel like they still look pretty good. I'm gonna go to the 2 guys down at this table and try and sell my boots.
Oh
They
dear.
are a horror show for anybody wondering. They have now been soaked in water, untreated, torn off. He's basically walking on slaps of skin that are woven around him.
He looks like a velociraptor exploded and had a really confusing skeleton.
He's walking on sunshine if sunshine looked like shit.
The only upside to the bath is that pretty much all the viscera got washed away, and now it's just a
Now they look
soppy
great.
mess. So they're not leaving a stain for Greg to hate. That's something.
Yeah, I always thought that corpses look much better when they're waterlogged. I believe that's kind of universally acknowledged.
Can I interact with you?
Yeah, of course. What do you say?
Good day, fellows.
Was it? Was it good? Was anything good today?
Did you get a lot of shopping done?
They both, in uniform, grab their drinks and take long pulls and set it down. Yeah, I guess you could say a lot got done.
I'm gonna put a foot up on a chair. Did you find everything you were looking for?
Too much. So much. God, I can't believe we lost him in the fray. He was right fucking there, and then... To Jimmy! They both just kind of lift their mugs.
I'll lift mine, too.
Oh, you were the best of us, Jimmy! Why? Why couldn't you pass up a bargain?
I'd like to, while they're remembering their friend, I'd like to check the state of their boots.
Not wet gator flesh, so instantly superior to yours.
It's a matter of opinion. I got these boots. What do you think?
Oh God, yeah, they look like what was left of Jimmy after they were done.
If you want to hold his memory dear forever.
Nice.
You name the price.
Get the fuck out of here!
All right, Jimmy 1, Jimmy 2, let's go. All right, I'll go back to the bar.
You gotta sling that merch, man.
Yeah. I'm getting the fuck away from you.
Brandon, what do you want to do while Klaus is bothering those people in grieving?
I don't know. I assume I watched all that, and that was entertaining. I might go check out the holiday tree. Is there anything? Tell me more about the spirit of Ice Day, Drew.
Well, it looks like this is a fake Ice Day tree. Obviously, you're up on a mountain. You didn't go cut down a fresh one.
I was led to believe that all Ice Day trees were fake. I thought that was just perhaps that's just from where I observe Ice Day.
Well, you know, you're in a shifting area of different regions. You're going to find some cultural variances here and there. But this is a fake one. It is decorated effectively a lot of wood, obviously, thing they had on hand. If you were to guess, you might say that some of these ornaments were old broken mugs that have been repurposed into ornaments.
It's a hell of a mug tree you got here. I compliment the barman.
Greg shrugs. Waste not, wants not.
Yes, we certainly do both of those things. Okay, I'm feeling holly and jolly. I'm bored of that now.
All right, Fendingo.
I'm just going to sit here with my back to the bar, strumming on my guitar, with a hat on the floor in front of me, playing kind of mournful, dirgy, kind of post-shopping slit your wrists. I'm playing the fucking Cure, okay? I'm just going full on Robert Smith, only blonde, and I'm just trying to emo the fuck out of these guys so that they'll throw a little coin my way.
Alrighty. And Bjorg, what are you up to?
Bjorg is by the bar, just kind of taking in the ambiance. He will have ordered mulled wine if they have.
They do not.
Damn. Well, then he's drinking a beer and looking at it a little sullenly.
Very
The beer
limited
is
resource
frightened.
on this land, or on this sea-locked crag.
Well, it's an island of divinity and stuff, so I wasn't sure if they had,
Oh, there's all kinds of fancy shit upstairs.
Oh.
You guys are just on the shitty plane. You're basically at the servants' entrance.
I mean, basically at this point, Bjorg would probably honestly start setting to go to bed soon because he's done a lot of fighting and is kind of drained.
Completely understandable. If you want to head off to bed, you can.
Yeah, I think
Fandingo's hoping valiantly to find someone with which to get kind of drained, but just throwing that out there.
Well, the quicker we go to sleep, the quicker Big Red and the Cold Demon will come.
Ooh,
Klaus.
that's a thought.
Klaus, why don't you go put on your footsie pajamas? Oh, God.
God.
No, don't do that.
I mean, Fandingo, you can look at the tokens on the board. It's not a lot of folks dressed to kill, mostly just people bundled up and hard-eyed and...
I have spent a month hanging around in a sewer. They're all 10s. Every one of
that was
them
like
is a
2
10.
days at most.
It felt like a month. I hang out with these assholes.
And you were a goblin for half of it. You had it easy.
The only attractive one in the party is fucking celibate. Do you know what this does to me?
I'm not a bad-looking guy.
You're wearing reptiles on your foot.
Not for long.
Yeah, the alligator stockings were hung by the chimney with care.
Not very much care.
Fandingo, you always have the opportunity to shoot your shot, but the vibe in this place is not encouraging in any direction.
I got a better chance with the fucking goblin.
There.
Yeah. Been a dry spell for the bard. Ah, fuck it. I'll go to sleep. Alone.
All right, Silas, give me a survival check.
11.
All right, you are continuing on the correct path. You're doing good, so now you're actually making progress. Go ahead and give me one more.
This is where Silas meets the spirit of Christmas.
10.
On a very special Authors and Dragons.
The whole thing was a setup for a Christmas Carol. God.
If he returns to the inn
motherfucker.
with Brandegg on a donkey, I think we got something special going on.
Okay. So that will pretty much get Silas there. So everybody roll me perceptions. And that is everybody. That's Silas' whole crew. And you can restore half of your lost hit points.
Silas Knight.
Fandingo rolls an
Holy
8.
shit, Knight.
Klaus rolls a 9.
Silas rolls a 6.
Bjorg rolls a natural 20.
Brandon
Nice.
rolls a 6.
Okay, so you can recover half of your lost hit points. If you are a spellcaster, you recover 1 spell slot from every level.
And how does that work for key?
For key, go ahead and recover half of your lost key points.
Okie dokie.
Before Silas turns in, he'll use his unused...
Oh, no, Silas, you recover nothing. You're still on a track.
okay. Well,
You have not rested one bit.
well, Silas will use his lay on hands as he's on his way down then.
That's fine. Yeah, you get nothing. That is the cost of traveling for hours rather than resting.
On a very biblical ice day.
Indeed. Bjorg,
Yeah.
you're actually going to get an extra little bit of time because of that natural 20. You don't know why, but you wake up like you're like something's wrong. Like it's your barbarian danger sense, it's your years in the wilderness. Even in a bed, you wake up, you're like something isn't right.
Okay.
So you have a round right now.
Okay.
You are, remember, coming out of dead sleep, so you are not armored.
No.
You're not geared. So I would use my actions well.
Bjorg is going to get armored and geared. That he doesn't wake up with that feeling very often, so when he does, it leads to awkward situations, like, him randomly getting up and getting armored up in the middle of the night.
The advantage of being mostly nude all the time is you wouldn't have had to put your armor on there. Just throwing that out there.
Yes.
That's true. Actually, do you wear armor because you are a barbarian?
He does. He's got a breastplate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's medium, so.
Okay, but that's not a hard one to throw on. All right.
Yeah,
well,
no.
I will say you. All right, you slap on your gear, and that is So that is your ahead of time. You're just like, I don't know what's going on, but just as you're grabbing, like cinching your breastplate and you're grabbing your sword, the explosion rocks the inn.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Silas, with your 6, you don't get much, but you've been trekking down the mountain, and you just see way back up where you started a huge, bright blast and light coming, like something's burning.
Take that, sinners!
Wow.
So you can react now. Do you want to continue on your path? You're probably about 2 hours from the ship at this point.
And how far away am I from the inn?
After all your trekking around, probably about 2 hours.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I guess Brandig will be able to take care of himself. I'll turn around.
Okay.
I'll let the star.
Roll me a survival
I'll let the
check.
star at the top of the tree guide me here. The burning.
Yeah, this one shouldn't be too hard.
He's such a terrible parent.
Yeah, you're fine. You
14.
begin heading up, but that is going to be a while. So, okay, the explosion has just happened. You guys are all pretty much in the same order, so we're going to go ahead and jump into initiative. Bjorg, give yourself advantage.
All right. Let's see here. That's a 13.
Okay.
Brandon Firemaster rolls an 11.
When I managed to do my shit right, I rolled a 20.
Klaus rolls a 16.
Oh, Silas, you can get in on this too.
All right. 11.
Fandingo, you wake up. That was a loud boom.
Holy fuck! I open the door and look out.
You see hallway.
Do I have a sense of where the boom came from?
Overheadish?
I grab my guitar and my light crossbow and some bolts and start running out the door.
Yeah, you, between opening and then grabbing all your
Okay.
stuff, we'll let you get into the hallway with your shit.
Sounds like a plan.
As you head toward the stairs. Klaus, you wake up.
All right, I actually hadn't gone to sleep. I was in the middle of a project.
Okay, remove any hit points and spell slots you recovered then.
I was full.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a picture in the chat to show you what I was talking about. How far into this did I get before I was rudely interrupted by explosions? I was making something for those sad guys who lost their friend. I took the teeth off of one of my boots and sewed it on to the no, not the teeth. The
foot teeth.
You just ripped off the leg meat. Don't worry about the picture for now. Just roll me a survival.
Okay. It was shit. Now I got the picture up. Not the teeth, the claws, and I made them look like teeth. Survival
God.
coming up.
Oh, dear.
Klaus rolls something. A 7.
You have ripped the teeth off of your boots at this point.
Okay.
That's how far in you are.
Well, I guess I'll keep working.
Okay. Bjorg.
Yeah.
All right, you are geared up, standing, and ready to go. So you've got standard actions
I'm
now.
going to head in the direction of the noise.
Again, like all around, like you are not understanding the size of the boom. Imagine if a jet plane flew right over your house.
Okay, Bjorg will leave his room and head for the common area.
Okay, so got to make a few map alterations.
Jesus Christ.
Of course.
There we go. Now it's burning properly. So, Bjorg, go ahead and give me a perception.
All right. And Bjorg rolls an 8.
Okay, well, luckily this is not that hard to spot. There are a shitload of demons.
It is Ice Day.
It is some big, scary... This is not Big Red. These are, like, demons. Like, bad.
The burning in demons. I'm feeling nostalgic all the way back to episode 1.
So this is a better picture of what the
Yeah.
the orange ones look like. Those are called, well, you don't know what they're called. but I'm just going to call them Balguras because that's what they are, and this is easier.
Angry blood ape.
Yep, and then the one on the far end is, I guess I should describe. So the larger ones are big, sort of ape-looking. Blood ape is a really good description, whereas the other one is sort of like looks kind of like a giant almost. Actually, he does have the right thing, so I can just expand him. That's what he looks like. Swords, masks, corpses, just a real top tier piece of shit looking guy.
Fuck.
And I will go ahead and give you a quick reminder. Exit to the sewers, door, and broken out window area where a different demon smashed out.
This is a busy pub.
But Bjorg, that's pretty much going to take your everything to get down the stairs and to there. That was a dash. All right. Silas.
All right, well, so on the way up, Silas is going to pull out that magical cloth rag that he bought yesterday, and he's going to start carving out eye holes in it because, what's going on above? This looks like a job for the Arrow of the Gods and his new badass shit cloth of the Gods mask.
Two of our members in a moment heard the explosion and said to themselves, "This looks like a job for arts and crafts."
I didn't do that in reaction to the explosion, though. That was.
That's to
I
be
was
fair. Just to say,
already in the middle of
I've
it.
looked at your proposed craft project in the chat picture, and I'm really glad that you're spending your time wisely.
That needs to be a t-shirt.
Yes,
Oh my god.
that will be on the YouTube, available for.
I'm glad you
YouTube
sent the
viewers.
picture. That was...
We never would have understood otherwise. You can't
no,
describe
definitely
whatever it
would
is.
not.
And the t-shirt would be so much the worse for it.
The hat, I don't...
I have an old pot from Fish People. I was going strictly by what I had in my inventory.
Just
That
keep on
is...
working on your lizard corpse puppet.
Folks, if you're listening to this, we will post this on the A&D Facebook page the day this episode comes out. We're not going to make you live in curiosity forever about this piece of art.
But you'd be better off if we did.
This piece of outsider
dear.
art.
Oh my god.
Brandon
Oh
Thighmaster.
my god.
Brandon Firemaster awakes to the crisp new ice day.
Well, I mean, if the crisp new ice day is represented in your mind by a big explosion, then yes.
Yes. I mean, probably. There's a roaring fire somewhere. There was definitely the sound, I think, of hooves on rooftops. He's going to dash out excitedly, not forgetting his pack and all his belongings, which is his pack and his tiny gold underpants, and rush downstairs to see if there's anything under the tree.
That is the upside to being a monk, is you really don't have to put a lot of shit on.
No.
All right, you can get down. Go ahead and give me a perception.
Bleary-eyed, he stumbles into the living room.
God, I want you to natural one so bad and think that guy is Big Red.
22.
I think that's like a 10 or less for Brandon.
22 is very good. So you see the Balguras, you see the big bone mask looking asshole. And then actually, so yeah, these guys need to roll into initiative now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, no, the whole place is on fire too.
All right, yeah. Okay, that seems worth noticing with a 22 as well. Also.
Yeah. All right, so I'm just giving them their initiative.
This is not what I had in mind when I was thinking open fire on an ice day morning.
Yeah, it's a fun one. Okay, so Brandon, you make it down with your 22. You can see. You see the Balguras, you see the big bone dude, you see the fires that have spread. You can also notice that the various drinkers and revelers are all laying dead. Some have been burned, some looks like their heads have been twisted clean off, almost by giant demon blood ape hands, in theory. Grek is behind the bar, bloody but still standing and dumping water on the nearest fire that is trying to, burn his bar up.
Sensible. Well, everyone's dead. So far, not the jolly experience I had in mind. What do you reckon, Bjorg? Do we beat the shit out of some death monkeys?
Hell yes.
Okay, and let's see if they notice you guys. Oh, wow. Okay. So they get an 18. We'll say this one is too distracted smashing the fire. It's having a good time. But this one just finished off, so it's gonna head toward y'all. So what's his speed? All right. He just comes his way, and he just like walks straight on top of the table and like saunters over, and then kind of beats its chest, standard zoo fare. And this one will move toward Greg. All right, and this one will. The Bone Mask guy is going to shoot at. Well, actually, let's see if he notices. Let's be fair. Yep, he notices you with a 15.
Which one?
So, let's say evens odds. Evens is Bjorg. Odds is Brandon. Odds is Brandon.
Wonderful.
All right, one crossbow. Ooh, a 9. Pretty sure that is not going to hit you.
9 does not hit. Just trying to remember if I have catch arrow, or was that in Pathfinder? I only really wanted to be cool, but I suppose that can wait. I'm already pretty cool.
Man, deflect arrows was a D&D thing originally. Deflect missiles. When you are hit by a ranged weapon. So
okay.
if he connects, then you might get to do something neat.
There's a feat called Snatch Arrows, which I always thought was hilarious. And
Jesus.
had a totally different meaning.
Bevan.
God damn it.
That's like a special kind of shaving, right?
Oh.
Excellent.
Oh,
Well, I'm not going to do that one.
all right. Fandingo.
Well, I guess I still want to keep hauling ass downstairs. Because I don't know what the fuck's going on yet.
Yep. And give me a perception.
12.
All right. You see a big damn demon ape creature. A lot of fire. Yeah, that pretty much captures it for what you're busting down into.
The fuck are we doing sticking around here? Do I get an action on top of my move, or did that take
no,
everything?
we've been doing getting from the top all the way down here is a dash.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna look around and say, why the fuck are y'all still here?
Fight.
And where the fuck is Klaus?
Can you just leave me?
I wasn't in your room.
We all had separate rooms, so that's nice.
Yeah, everybody else heard the same explosion.
Klaus is like, I'll be right there. Just putting the eyes on my fucking weird puppet thing.
It's
all right, I guess.
present for a sad couple of men who lost their friend. Somebody has the spirit of Ice Day.
Somebody does. All right, so Klaus, you have a room. You heard the boom. There's been nothing new since then. So what do you would like to do?
Man, part of me wants to rush through my craft, but I got a feeling, that the festivities have already started. There's no way I'm going to be able to finish this in time. I don't want anybody to steal my presents under the tree. I'm going to come down and put on my ring of invisibility.
Okay, so putting on your ring, I believe, is an action, so you can get about halfway to the downstairs area.
That's fine.
Trying to catch a glimpse of Big Red. So whimsical.
Bjorg!
Yes.
Well, this is fucked.
Yeah. Bjorg would like to rage and move towards the demon monkey in front of him.
Alrighty.
And move here. Just take that 1 5-foot step forward and make an attack. Alright. That is a natural 20 and
That's a hit.
And an 11.
That's a miss.
Yeah. Alright, that is 17 plus 7 slashing, so that's 24.
Woo! You put a hurting on him.
Wow.
But he, not surprisingly though, pretty durable fellow. That's not gonna bring him down.
No.
But you've definitely gained his attention.
Excellent.
And now that we're at the end, I will go ahead and throw out. Don't forget you can reckless attack to sacrifice some AC for the advantage.
Mm-hmm. He's also raging, so he has resistance to all damage but psychic.
That is very good. That is a very good thing to have. Silas, you are now 2 hours away minus 1 round.
All right, be there any minute now, guys. Still working on my new mask.
12 seconds closer. Brandon Thighmaster.
Well, Bjork seems to have this well in hand. I am going to assist our bartender friend, cover him while he deals with saving the booze. I'm going to sacrifice a key point for my Step of the Wind disengage action, so I can get past this first bad monkey without him attacking me, and then engage this second bad monkey.
Nicely done.
And if I can attack...
Step of the Wind, I believe, is a bonus, and then you used your movement, so you've still got an action as far as I know.
Okay, punch this monkey.
Punch away.
Double unarmed strike. Bam, bam.
Double fist the monkey.
Double fisted that monkey. That's 14 and a 19.
The 14 will miss, but the 19 will hit.
It hits for 10. Straight up slap that monkey.
That monkey is well spanked.
You whip around and just...
Spank the monkey.
Do you slap him with your ring hand? With your new awesome dragon ring.
Excellent.
Put an imprint of the dragon on him.
That's Brandon's new move, is just punching so hard it leaves a picture of the dragon high five.
It's like you got high-fived by a dragon in your face.
High five of the dragon. Sounds like a...
Show enough.
God, I feel like part of me just tried to rent that action movie.
Yeah. Barry Gordy presents.
High five for the dragon. Yeah, fucking in. What? Why are we still talking about this? God. Okay, so with that one, it is their turn again. All right, you guys elected to stay for this. Let's see how that goes. Bjorg.
Yes.
In a great show of I'm just gonna let you recognize this because this is a thing that you can do. And so seeing him do it right in front of you feels fairly obvious. You watch as the Belgara, it kind of appears to abandon defense to a certain degree.
Oh dear.
One might even say it's attacking you recklessly.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'll just give you that one because he straight up does it.
Oh, he coming.
Yup. Roll with advantage. 1 bite,
Oh boy.
2 fists.
1 bite, 2 fist. Ouch.
So 21, 22, 14.
Those the 21 and the 22 definitely hit.
Okay, well, the good news is it's not psychic damage, so still collectively you'll only take...
11.
Actually, you only take 10
Only
because
take
of the
10.
way halving works.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, love me some.
Yeah,
This is
being a
strange
barbarian is not bad. Brandon, samesies. Yeah, that's the other half of it. And, well, you don't recognize it, but he's also recklessly attacking you.
Don't worry, guys. I'll be there to save you any minute now.
Yeah, we could really use a paladin.
Fist. Yeah, as soon as Silas broke off, I was like, well, that's going to add an interesting dimension to this.
That dimension, by the way, is called sucking.
20, 26, 13.
The first bite and fist both hits.
So all but the 13, so that's 18
So that's
total.
what I get for bringing a slap to a monkey fight. Maybe, as the old saying goes.
Don't worry, guys. I promise to put flowers on all your graves until I forget to do so.
And this guy will go ahead and he does not have advantage. Okay, so, and then you're just going to get 1 crossbow shot at you, Bjorg.
All right.
11.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure that doesn't. This guy's just kind of hanging back, just thook, thook. All right, Fandingo.
How bad does the guy Bjorg hit look?
Do not fireball me.
I mean, it would be a wild move to fireball what I have clearly told you are demons.
Just walks into a burning building. What this situation needs is a fireball.
Every situation can be improved with a fireball. But
So the one that Bjorg hit, he looks hurt, but that's it. Just, he's wounded.
okay, well, then I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb and throw a ball of fucking acid at him.
Okay.
Nice.
Roll that up.
13.
Alrighty. That does not hit.
I figured as much. Does the staircase come down into this room?
Yes. So the staircase is behind you. Like, that's what you guys just kind of ran down and popped out of. The broken out window section that other dude jacked up from your last fight is over here. It's weakly covered with boards. Doors over here. And then your sewer exit was over here.
I'm backing a few steps up the stairs so that I've got kind of an advantage on a good vantage point on the room, and I can't be attacked by every motherfucker in the world.
Okay, you shift halfway back up the stairs. Basically, you can get 2 steps up, and then you're going to start losing sight.
That's fine. 2 steps up keeps me from getting flanked.
Oh, no, they can still flank you. Just not on the map. Klaus.
All right. I guess I'll use my other. What is it? I got a half movement.
We'll say you finish out your movement. Yeah, you use... and it's 2 movements to get down.
Right.
So you use your first movement, so you pop out over here.
All right. I would like to use my sharpshooter ability.
Nope. Perception.
Oh,
Perception.
Okay.
You just arrived on the scene. We don't know what you see yet.
Perception. Klaus rolls a 9.
Okay, with a 9, you can get the big demon ape that is fighting Bjorg. You can notice the one down here as well, and you can definitely spot that the area is on fire. But that's all the details you get.
That's fine. I notice I don't have any Christmas presents.
The tree is on fire.
That won't do it all. I would like to use my sharpshooter ability and shoot the ape thing that's fighting Bjorg.
Absolutely.
Since Bjorg is within 5 feet of it, I believe I should get sneak attack damage as well.
I think so.
Yep, that is how rogue works.
All right, so whatever this is, -5. Oh dear. All right. Why do I have...
6 is not quite gonna make contact.
Damn.
All right, well,
So close.
I tried.
So that's your move and your shot. You've got a bonus if you want to use it for anything.
I don't know. No.
Bjorg.
All right. Let's reckless attack this motherfucker.
Bjorg, just real quick.
Yeah.
Since you noticed it last time, you also know that you don't have to reckless attack him to have advantage this round.
Oh, yes, right. Okay.
Because he reckless attacked you.
Okay, so going at him now. That's 2 attacks. That is another
What a great one for
another
advantage.
natural 20 and then a natural 1.
Nope, that's a 23 because you have advantage.
Yes, that's so that's a 23 and a natural 20.
There you go. All right, damage for both.
Slice of dice.
So let's see here. That is a
That's
25
a lot.
and 15
That's
20,
is 40.
Yep, that's 40.
All right. Yeah, that definitely hurt him.
Ugh.
Tough monkey.
Debjorg is gonna carve through him, and when he's still standing, just. Ugh.
All right.
This might be a 1 monkey fight.
Silas.
All right, 18 seconds closer. That's maybe about 3 steps, you know?
Roll me a perception.
If I get a 1, I'm just turning around and going back to the boat. A 2.
Jesus.
Well, it's not a 1.
This is what you get for trying to run and craft a mask at the same time.
Yeah. You're really focused on footwork and needlework, and you have no attention for anything else. So you are trucking along.
Awesome. All is well.
Brandon Thighmaster.
One of our listeners helpfully pointed out that I haven't been playing this game as correctly as I could be.
Kill surprise.
So I get 2 unarmed strikes. And if I burn a key point, I also get Flurry of Blows, which is a further 2 strikes.
Mm-hmm.
So I get 4 attacks, of which I am about to unleash on this monkey.
Now, one thing to keep in mind, you also have advantage.
I always assume I have advantage. Okay, here we go. Slap, 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 Slap.
God
Damn.
damn.
20, natural 20, 26, 24.
Yeah.
That 20,
Motherfuck.
well, if you had advantage, that's 27, 24.
Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah. Well done.
Yeah.
That is how numbers
The
work.
26 also would have hit.
And that is for 6, 11, 7, and 10. So
34.
34. Well done. I would have got there in the end, but well done anyway.
Very well done. You after Bjorg does his slice and dice, Brandon, not to be outdone, drops and just like just hammers away at this thing's guts. And it does the thing where it looks like it doesn't work, and then the Belgara just burps and some blood comes out.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Nani.
Yep. Both still standing, but both feeling it. Well done.
So basically, Brandon
And,
is doing the Fist of the North Star thing.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait till I get enough melee attacks that is a possibility.
Bjorg's ruining his. I'm going to make my coat out of Brandon's.
I'm only damaging it internally and not that sweet, sweet monkey pelt for whatever bizarre device you had in mind. Some kind of hat.
Brandon, roll me a perception check.
Brandon rolls a 22. I'm finally rolling well.
Okay, since you are right there, you see Grek realize that there's just no saving this bar, and he pops open the sewer exit, and he goes to scramble down it. Before he does, he kind of notices that you did come over and help him a little bit, and so he sort of reaches under, he kind of fumbles around, and he pulls out a little stone, and he kind of tosses it to you and says, "It will help you run," and then scrambles down his little hatch and is gone.
Okay, brothers. Our bartender's just abandoned his bar. That's
Sweet!
not a great sign.
Wait,
I think he also gave me a stone of running the fuck away, just in case we need that.
Then I think we should consider retreating.
we
I
just
just jacked this guy up.
open bar.
Well, on that note, it's the Belgara's turn, and they're definitely going to continue their recklessness. So we'll go Bjorg first. Advantage. Bite. Fist. Does a 14 hit you?
No.
17?
Yes, 17 hit.
Okay. So the 24 I know does. So 14 and 12, so 7 and 6.
7 and 6, yeah, so that's total 13.
All right, Brandon. Bite. Fist. Oh, not that great. 24, 13, 17.
The 24 does hit. The rest do not.
Yep. 9 damage. It's both of these guys are a little wobbly on their feet after the ass kickings you guys have given, so they're a little sloppy. He's gonna move toward Klaus.
What?
He sees a new target. And yeah, this one will we're kinda back to he's just kinda curious. So Klaus will be 1-2, Bjorg will be 3-4, and Brandon will be 5-6. Brandon, you're getting a crossbow.
Aw,
But the good news is it doesn't have advantage.
yay.
And he really has not been hitting. Yeah,
And he's going
14.
to continue to miss.
Yeah. He's very just lazily shooting at you guys. Just having fun. Fendingo!
Are we going to try to run away or are we going to try and kill these motherfuckers?
I think we should position ourselves at the bar, just as tactically.
What the hell does that stone do?
These beers were like 5 gold apiece. Now they're free.
Like I said, tactically.
Fighting for booze. I'm going to cast Acid Splash on the thing that Bjorg's been fighting.
You're going to have to step into actual area for that.
Okay. I'll step down 2 steps and throw a glob of acid at the motherfucker.
All right.
26.
26 will hit. What's the damage?
So it has to make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6.
9.
Yeah, my spell save is 15.
Roll 2d6.
9.
Boy, that was a really good one to roll high on. As the acid splash is enough to that. In a cartoon where something's just been almost killed and one whiff sends it over? That. Bjorg basically cut this thing in twain, and Fendingo walked down the stairs, blew a kiss made of a magical acid bomb, hit it in the face, and it fell.
You're welcome, Bjorg. I got your back, buddy.
Fabulous.
You've got bonus left.
I'm good.
Alrighty. Klaus.
Alright, let me tell you what I'd like to do before I do it. I would like to run and leap over the bar using my acrobatic gloves. And,
Okay.
and then shoot the, monkey thing attacking Brandon.
I think the only question is if you have enough movement. And I think you do. You what, 30?
Yeah, that's...
Okay, yeah. To do all that and still get your shot off, though, is going to be a fairly high one. So we're going to say it's a DC 20 to clear all that and still get your shot without any penalties. If you get 15 or higher, I'll let you do it, but you're going to get a disadvantage on the...
Okay.
And you have advantage on the acrobatics roll, so...
Alright, I need to do something cool, and I'm probably going to miss the shot anyway, so... Awesome. So acrobatics roll first?
Yeah, you're gonna go for it no matter what. So go ahead and just give me your acrobatics roll, and let's see how it shakes out.
Acrobatics... 20.
Nicely done. That made a difference.
Nice.
As Klaus races along, leaps up, and like mid-air twists and fires from his crossbow at what's your target?
The monkey thing fighting Brandon.
Okay, he sails through and passes Brandon and just shoots from the hip. So
What,
go ahead and give me an attack.
Does that
on
mean
the...
I can't do the sharpshooter?
I don't think sharpshooter takes any action, so no, you can still do it if you want.
Yep, gonna do it.
All right, 5 off.
Yep, one of these times I'm gonna roll properly. Let's see.
Yeah, sure.
Not this time. 8.
Yeah, 8's not gonna do it. As Klaus executes this amazing maneuver, pulls the bow, fires, and it thunders right past and thuds into the far wall, like hitting really hard. There's a lot of force behind it, but
Anyway, the first part looked cool.
it did look really cool. You rolled high on that acrobatics. I'm not gonna take that from you.
Brandon concedes that it did look cool and was completely useless, which he admires.
Bjorg.
All right, so that one's down. Bjorg is, since everyone is kind of moving towards the bar, Bjorg will also move in that direction, and will gauge the one fighting Brandon.
Okay.
So let's. Does he get advantage on this
You
attack?
were not watching this one.
Okay.
You were fighting another one, so you don't know if he reckless attacked or not. So
Okay,
it is
just regular.
your character call if you want to make that roll.
I'm gonna make that reckless. Yeah, make
Okay.
it reckless, and you're gonna throw that strike.
17 and 28 will both hit.
16 and 13 for damage.
So that is a total of 29, and you have slain him.
Split his head right off.
Nice.
Yeah, after Klaus like shoots that amazing shot, like Brandon and the Dire Ape are just kind of looking at where the arrow went, like, oh man, crazy, right? And Bjorg runs up and beheads it.
Well, I guess this isn't gonna be a hoodie. Thanks, Bjorg.
Jesus.
Pulling a Pulp Fiction. How did he even miss at that range?
Oh, Silas, give me another perception. Let's see how this one goes.
24 seconds closer, guys. A 6.
Oh,
Jesus.
oh man.
The level of oblivious that Silas exhibits is very Silas-esque.
It's going to be a really cool mask.
Do I want to do a cross stitch or?
Oh boy. Brandon.
Okay, well, I'm still. I think it makes sense for us to form up at the bar here, form a defensive front should we need to retreat. I'm going to toss my stone of running away to Klaus, who I feel can make better use of it.
Later, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to make myself ready for any attacks coming forthwith.
Roll me an intelligence check, Brandon.
Is this if I caught fire while I was making this decision.
Or is this are you smarter than your character? Or
No. 7.
I'm gonna give you advantage because you specifically saw this all happen. You watched Grek open up, throw you a thing, climb into his thing, shut it soundly, and you definitely haven't tried that door to make sure he didn't lock it behind himself.
Okay, I'm going to add to that. Klaus, make sure I'm not making a terrible mistake. Is that trapdoor actually open? Or has that bartender proper fucked this?
is that something I can check?
On your turn.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do. I might have more useful things to do.
Okay. I've sort of gambled on us being able to escape that way and set up my strategy accordingly. Just so you know, if we can't escape that way, we might die in a fire.
Speak for yourself, bitch. I have Dimension Door.
Oh well, Fandingo's alright, don't worry, Klaus. As long as Fandingo's okay.
It's exactly how Fandango feels.
Well, this is going to be interesting. You all see the Bulgura vanish. You definitely don't hear the sounds of it gone.
Oh.
And Bone Mask. I was letting them have fun, but if you're going to kill them, I guess we have to be serious.
Oh, hell.
And yeah, and he is going to do concussion on Bjorg.
Okay.
Which the target and each creature within 20 feet of it must make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
Here we go.
For half damage.
For half damage. Alright, that is a 12. So, eating the full damage. Though,
Well, still half for you.
still half for me.
Just not quartered.
Brandon Firemaster rolls a 13, so eating that damage.
Klaus rolls a 12.
And Fandango, I think you're far enough away that you're safe. And Silas, you're definitely far enough away that you're safe.
I thought I felt something for a second there, but no, just a breeze.
12 thunder damage to everyone.
Oh.
Man, wish that was lightning damage. Then my ring would be even cooler.
And you see in his free hand, he unslings his blade and begins to kind of like limber up. That's that. Fandango, you don't know where their Bulgura is. But it sure stinks like he's still around.
If it smells like Belgura, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire, which will give me a 20-foot cube. And anything in it will be outlined in light. And it can make a dex save to negate. I want to start the cube.
Okay, and what is the save for that one?
15.
And what type of save again?
Dex.
Okay. I believe you have successfully... What's the effects of that one?
It's outlined in green light. It sheds light in a 10-foot radius, and attacks against it have advantage, and it's not invisible anymore.
Nicely done. That was... you just caught him on the edge of that.
Sweet.
Because he did move after turning invisible. Good use of action. That was going to be a fun little invisible sentry if he'll tried to go past.
Yeah, fuck you, Jack. And
You've got movement and a bonus.
I'm using my movement to move towards the busted up wood door area.
Okie dokie.
So I get 30 feet.
Klaus.
All right. Now, am I correct in thinking I have to choose between testing this hatch and killing this other guy? Or is there enough, is that a bonus action or movement thing I can do to do both?
No, there's definitely not a both, but who would you be killing? The bone face guy or the Belgura?
The bone face guy just hurt me.
Ah. Yeah, no, you won't be killing him this round. And,
we'll see.
But yeah, so yes, you would definitely have to choose between attempting to open that and lining up and firing off a shot.
Sorry, Brandon. I can't be wasting my time. I have to save the party.
Ah, yes. My first mistake was relying on Klaus.
Sharpshooter.
And possibly my last mistake.
Okay. Sadly, no one's in 5 feet of him, so I won't get sneak attack damage. But I'm gonna sharpshooter him. God damn it. Alright, another 8.
Another 8. Another thundering shot that blows well past.
I'd like to
the
remind
fucks up the wall.
the listeners that I am using a magic weapon and I have a shit ton of like dexterity that are contributing to these 8s that I keep rolling.
You're rolling 13.
Oh, you know what?
Shaving
That's true.
5
That's
off.
true. That's true.
But in your defense, a 13 wouldn't hit this motherfucker either, so...
Yeah.
I mean, you guys don't really
sucking
know. You
like
haven't
shit.
tried to hit him.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go with the law of averages that a 13 isn't gonna hit this motherfucker.
All right. Well, Klaus, you took your shot. You still have movement and bonus.
Is putting on my invisibility ring applicable, or is that an action?
That's an action.
I'll duck behind the bar.
Okay. Bjorg.
Okay. Is this guy looking like he's gonna reach me next turn?
You have not really seen him move, so
Okay.
I can't really.
I thought he drew his blade and was walking forward.
No, like he did like the blade and like the limber up. I didn't actually move his token. He has not charged in earnest. He's a large guy, so definitely big enough that like there's not a lot of distance he probably has reach. It's not insane to think he could reach you in the next round, but you don't really know for sure.
Oh god, choices. Because basically his only call at this point is to either try and retreat or
Oh, it's 20 feet of distance. There's not many creatures that can't move that.
yeah.
Boneface is blocking one of our exits, and Monkey Boy is blocking the other. And Klaus is blocking the other.
But lucky for you, you can see the last ape. Fandango lit him up for you guys. So he's no longer an unknown variable.
He's just a known variable, which is
Yeah.
a slight improvement.
But also, you guys get advantage on him.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's true. On the ape or the big guy?
Ape.
No, on the.
On the ape? Alright, Bjorg is so the ape is blocking our line.
Of course, that revolves around the strategy of continuing to fight.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Bjorg is going to. Can I guess, like, I'm trying to figure out if there's any advantage to jumping up on the table.
You'd look cooler.
You would look cooler.
Alright, Bjorg is gonna move over up to the table here, basically like, I will occupy him, get to Fandango on the other exit. And he's gonna reckless attack this fucker.
Okay. You know Fandango spells, so you do know you have advantage without reckless attack.
Okay, gotcha.
I'll give you that
Alright,
one.
cool. So, and that is a 24 and a 25.
Damn, you didn't even need that advantage.
Oof. That's a whooping.
An 11 and a 17, so 28.
Ooh, that is painful, but these guys are hardy. Silas, roll me a perception.
30 seconds closer.
This entire fight has been like extremely dramatic, bloody battle, and then just occasionally cutting to Silas just strolling through the woods.
13.
Oh, perfect timing. Roll me a dexterity save.
11. Really doesn't help.
Okay. All right, you take 1 point of damage as something thuds into you from behind, tumbling you ass over tea kettle, and ending with your cloak over your head to where you cannot see. And we'll come back to you next round. Brandon Thymester.
Okay, I'm going to shout, cover me to Klaus, occupied Boneface. I've actually no confidence that he'll do anything I tell him to, but I'm just going to say it anyway for the look of the thing. And then move over to the monkey that Bjork is engaged with. And unleash the fury with 2, going to burn a key point for 2 unarmed strikes and 2 further bonus attacks.
Sweet.
So, happy Ice Day, motherfucker.
Damn.
That's a natural 20, 24, 24, 24.
Jesus fuck.
Don't kill him.
Wow.
I want to hit something.
This is a good night for rolls.
Not for me.
Not if you're on the middle of the mountain looking at things.
7, 9, 8, 7. Oh, that's a lot of mathematics for
31.
Half 3 in the morning. 31.
Man, you have, you hurt him. You did. Unfortunately, you didn't kill him.
I find that fortunate.
Broke a rib per punch.
Oh, yeah, you smashed the shit out of him like he's doing the blood cough thing. Boy, but between the two of you, he's facing Bjorg, and Bjorg cut. So, Bjorg, you're getting all the reckless goodness.
All right.
Oh, I guess that is unfortunate then.
Oh, double natural 20.
All right.
Oh, man,
That's
but he did
gonna
not
sting.
make the most of that second crit. That was a 1. That's so bad. And a 19. Does a 19 hit you?
19 does hit me, yeah.
All right. So first one is 16, second one 14, last one 8. So for you, 8, 7, 4.
Okay.
19 total.
Ooh, I am low on hit points, guys.
I got you, fam.
Hey, don't complain. Something just tripped me from behind. That took
You haven't fought demons, you absent fuck.
What are you complaining about? Some of us fell over outside.
Bjorg is, for the record, Bjorg is down to 17 hit points.
Ooh,
Unlike
same
Brandon,
these.
I'm a good father.
You're not doing that either.
All right. And since Bjorg declared himself the one who was going to hold shit down, Bjorg, I need a Constitution save.
All right. Let's face destiny.
Yeah. This is the rough part of being the meat shield.
Yep.
You are the target.
All right. That is 19.
Ooh, that is a good one. Let's see. That's going to be half damage.
So then quartered.
Woo, yeah, that's good. So 18 to 9 to 4.
4.
Because we don't do. There's no halves.
All right.
Man, that's a good one to get the DR on.
13 hit points. Yeah.
Explosion of acid drips around Bjorg, and you see the bone mask guy kind of look a little annoyed. Gotta get serious with you. Fendingo.
Nah, it's alright, babe. You can be just as absolutely jovial as you fucking want, you bony fuck.
Yeah, it's Ice Day. Have a laugh, man.
How bad does it look like I can finish this fucker off?
He's jacked up. That's all you know. He's been hit.
All right. Well, I'm going to
Sincerely.
take a shot at the monkey that these guys just pummeled the shit out of with my hand crossbow.
Take your shots.
Yeah, that's a 10.
Why didn't you heal
Yeah,
Bjorg?
even advantage ain't gonna help you on that one.
No. All right, I'll use my bonus action to cast Mass Healing Word.
Good.
Huh, I can get to everybody. Yeah, everybody will get 1d4 plus my Charisma mod for Klaus and Bjorg and Brandon.
Hooray.
Roll it up.
Everybody gets 7 hit points, including me.
Gonna use your
fuck it.
movement or hang out?
I'm good where I am.
Klaus.
All right, time to put Monkey out of its misery. Sharpshooting with advantage and sneak attack. Here we go.
Just one time.
Come on, lucky 8.
27. No, 22.
Oh man. If only you hadn't used sharpshooter.
You're so full of
22
shit.
not hit. All right, goddamn.
You're a fucking cock.
Oh, you're damn.
All right, that's 10. Plus 10 is 20. And don't even tell me that kills it, because I want my sneak attack damage. 34.
Nice.
All right. So what happens is as the God, what was the name of it? The Belgura is smashing the Christ out of Bjork. like rearing back, slamming down, rearing back, slamming down, rearing back, and then suddenly there's a thud and a spray of viscera across Brandon's face as a monster arrow finally lands, thudding deep into the skull, and like it goes through the skull and like pops out and stops like an inch from Brandon's face.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
That thing is super fucking dead.
Let's go, time to go.
What? We still got one guy to kill.
I say we take this outside. This bar is very much on fire.
Hang on, that was his shot. Klaus does still have move and bonus.
All right.
To us.
Can I use any of that to get beer from the bar?
Oh my god.
These are expensive beers.
What the hell? Well, hang on. What's out? What hasn't been exploded? You can grab a bottle of something that is in reach on your way over. What it is, that there's not time to look at.
On my way over to what?
If you're crawling across the bar.
Well, on the plus side, we know this place has a staff toilet, so you're probably not grabbing a bottle of piss. Probably.
All right, how about this? Is there like a tap I can just hold my bag of holding open and let it flow in?
No, that has been broken. This whole place is fucked up.
All right,
You're lucky to find a bottle.
I'll grab a bottle.
Nope, it broke.
What?
Waiting too long.
God damn it.
Happy Ice Day.
Some cold fucking shit, Drew.
All right, you grab your mystery bottle on the way over.
All right.
Will it be Grek piss? Will it be beer?
We'll find out.
Is there that big a difference?
Stay
gonna drink
tuned,
anyway.
listeners. Yeah, I'll probably drink it anyway. Okay. Awesome.
All right, Bjorg.
Okay, so the way is clear now, and is Fandango at the exit?
No.
Where?
I mean,
where is
I
he?
mean, I'm close.
Well, so there's a door here, and then there's the weakened little wall area that other guy fucked up in your last fight. There's like thin boards over it, but it's easily breakable.
All right, Bjorg is going through that wall to make a way for his buds.
Just for fun, roll me a strength with advantage.
All right. Let's see here.
Totem of the bear, I'm counting this as pushing.
All right, that is a 23.
Kool-Aid that bitch.
It's also a 23 with disadvantage, so...
Yeah, that's
a
true.
double-
I mean, to quote an old Adam Sandler movie, that wall's standing on the tracks and the train's coming through. Choo-choo, motherfucker.
Choo-choo,
Bjorg
motherfucker.
slams straight through that, blows the wood off, and there is now there is an exit.
He's gonna yell over his shoulder at Skull Guy. Next time.
Gadget.
Bitch, we ain't out of this yet.
Silas.
We have this guy on the ropes.
Having someone on the ropes doesn't matter if the ring is on fire.
I think I'm gonna turn around and see who so rudely pushed me.
Oh, no, it's climb up. You are in a conveyance device that is moving currently. So you can steady yourself and pull yourself up to a seated position and find that you are in a sleigh.
Oh my god. Oh god. This is so whimsical.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Okay, I'm in a sleigh. And who else is in the sleigh with me?
Well, you're in kind of like a lower area, but if you look up, you definitely see a big towering figure up holding reins. And boy, you definitely catch some flashes of red.
Like demonic red?
Like big red.
Who was a demon?
No.
Or chewing gum.
Yeah. But like a cool, chill one.
There's no such thing as a cool, chill demon.
I mean, compared to Silas,
All right. What would you like to do?
I will. Well, no, that doesn't work on this island because every time I try it, it doesn't. So, unfortunately, I have to just go with my instincts, which says I've been kidnapped by a demon.
oh god.
Well, we were going to be helped.
No, we weren't.
Not only did I not think that Big Red was going to make an appearance this year. I definitely didn't think Silas was going to try and murder him. This is a nice day to remember.
Why didn't you think that Silas would try to murder him?
Scream out as much of my god's name as I can get before choking on it, and then put 2 in his back with sharpshooter.
Oh, this is more fucked up than Rodney King.
All right. As soon as you draw your bow, you feel the entire sled tilt as the sleigh literally turns on its side, and there is no railings. Silas, if you have any abilities or spells that mitigate falling damage, this would be a good time to cast them. And I'll let you look at that until your next turn comes around.
Oh, I actually do have something.
That will be handy. Yeah, have that ready to
Okay.
go. Brandon.
If it's faith in your God, I wouldn't rely on it. Okay, all right.
Here, I'll move.
We're taking this outside like gentlemen. I am going to... I'll make this interesting. I'm going to try and cartwheel out of the broken wall while simultaneously flipping this bone mass guy to bird. So you'll need an acrobatics.
Yeah, it's an acrobatics for sure.
This either looks cool or goes terribly wrong. 16.
Looks pretty cool.
That'll do.
That's a solid roll for just cosmetically leaving the room and flipping off. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's, it's running away. We need to dress this up so it looks a bit cooler than what it actually is.
Strategic repositioning. That's what it's called.
Bjork got to smash through a wall. I wanted to do something cool.
Gordon appears and toddles out just for bookkeeping.
I like to think he sort of mimics what Brandon's doing, but not very well. Just kind of
I
flopping
like to
on the
think he's
floor,
scratching
waving
his ass with one hand and picking his nose with the other. Just completely ignoring every fucking thing and being as goblin as he can.
See which fills up first.
All right.
I do not like the looks of this.
You hear laughter coming from Bone Mask as he kind of lazily points a crossbow at. Well, he can't really see you. He can't get a good shot because of the fire at you, Fendinger, so he's going to point it at Klaus.
What?
I like this much better now.
He's going to say, "Do you think you're escaping?"
Do I look like I'm trying to escape?
Or general you. Hey, did he finally hit? No, you have an 18. All right, thuds away.
Loser.
Fendingo.
Can I get to Bjorg with my movement?
Can you get to Bjorg with your movement?
Yeah.
Yeah, you came at it full force. So if he dashed, then you have to dash to catch him. So you would not have your action, you would only have your bonus.
Well, shit.
Did I just kill Klaus?
No. But I could have healed you.
And that technically doesn't count as killing Klaus in the same way that Silas did.
It will never go away.
Yeah, you got to do that shit with
Oh,
style.
he's way too far away. All right, fuck that. I'm just running out the door.
Yeah, and remember, for the same reason he had bad line of sight on you, you would have bad line of sight on him.
Yeah, fuck this noise. I'm out of here.
Okay, do you want to dash?
Yeah.
Okay, you
I
catch
want to
up
hide.
to...
I want to get behind Bjorg and cower like the chicken shit bard I am.
Okay. Klaus, what would you like to do? You have functionally been abandoned at this point.
It's all right. I would like to check the hatch that I'm standing on.
You find it locked. You are a rogue, so, I mean, you do have the option of attempting a lock check on another turn.
I might do that.
But that would have probably been one to find out a little while ago.
In the meantime, can I also do an investigate to see what else I can pilfer from the bar?
Nope, we declared earlier that checking the thing was your action.
Okay. I would like to duck down out of crossbow shot.
Okay, you duck down. You do still have movement, but yeah, you would have to either go over the bar or through the fire.
Yeah, I
at
don't
this
want to
point.
do either of those things. I still want to see what I can, what goodies are left under the Christmas bar.
Okay.
Oh, you're so dead.
You're behind a bar with flammable alcohol in the middle of a fire.
Yep. And I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, but I have been slowly expanding that Christmas tree fire.
I can't believe we executed such an organized retreat.
All you have to do is run.
That is just like, well, actually, I've got to stay here and burn to death.
I'm less worried about
an ace in
the
the hole.
thief with the ring of invisibility and the stone of get the fuck out.
You are an ace-hole.
Okay, Bjorg, I know you are technically next, but we're going to go ahead and resolve Silas's thing first real quick. Silas, what do you have that negates falling damage?
Silas doesn't have anything that negates falling damage, but he does have the immovable rod, which can negate falling.
Okay, so you begin to fall out of the sleigh. You dig around, you grab the immovable rod, you click it, and all the momentum that you are now carrying at this point jerks down on your arm. Roll me a strength check to see if you can hang on to that, because you're still going to generate some momentum in the time it takes you to dig that rod out.
All right. 16.
Okay, you successfully can hang on in spite of the pain, and you take 1d10, 3 damage from just the tearing and the ripping of your shoulder. Because, I mean, that's still a strain to put on a body.
It's a good move, though.
But you have successfully suspended yourself 20 feet in the air.
Oh, 20 feet in the air, that's it?
Yeah, you didn't. You were only in there for a round.
If you had told me it was 20 feet, I wouldn't have wrenched my shoulder out.
You didn't ask.
To be fair, if you're falling out of a flying sleigh, you're not going to calculate the distance to the ground before you use your immovable rod.
That's true, yeah. You reacted the way your character would react, and then you just kind of had the moment of, oh.
I'm just impressed that one of us remembered what was in their inventory.
Honestly, me too.
I did. You know, several of those items were in the puppet I was crafting.
I can't hear you over the raging inferno that's about to consume.
Oh, man. Okay, so with that, we will go ahead and... One sec. We're going to real quick shift to... Where the heck is the brand? There it is. Okay. So, I'm going to move you guys to the world map so you can see as you burst forth from the inn. You all get to see Gloricus laid out before you, and shit is not looking great. Now, Fandango, you finally understand why that guy was laughing when you thought you were escaping. And as you all are watching, kind of looking around, this fun little animatic at the back of the inn is not just for show. That is the explosion you hear as the amounts of alcohol that have been trapped ignite from the fire that you all watched grow.
That's not good.
Nope. And that is where we are going. That's where we're going to end this episode.
Oh,
No.
And Klaus's existence, apparently.
I don't want to be in this kind of suspense.
What a season finale.
Merry Christmas, dipshit.
Happy Ice Day. This is why Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Glad somebody got it. Well, don't worry, folks. That is not the end of the episode. As you know, we do take your questions as we're doing the live blog at facebook.com/authorsanddragons, but we always let our Patreons cut the line at the Discord, so why don't we mosey on over to the Discord and see what those folks have got asked up for us. Rick?
All right. Our friend Shane asks, since we left the game in a Christmas spirit, here's one to keep us in it. Our friend Shane says, it's Christmas time. We all know you guys respect the power of spite as a driving force. So I give you this. You must make a Christmas hamper for a person you intensely dislike or hate. What is the one item you include to ruin their Christmas?
Christmas hamper? Like laundry hamper?
I don't know. I have no idea what
Is
that
it like a basket?
Yeah, maybe a basket.
Christmas basket for someone you hate.
I'd just go with the hamper and give them my dirty underwear.
I was thinking to take a big old shit in it,
I mean,
but
that's the obvious one, yeah.
I mean, I guess just a bunch of heroin. I mean, heroin, cocaine, meth, just a true bouquet of addictive substances that would ruin their lives. But you could still technically classify as a gift.
I would leave a note in the empty basket, and written in very fine cursive lettering, it would say, "This is nothing like you."
A basket full of fine white chocolates that I pulled the Klaus on.
Oh my god.
chocolate
Do we know
chip
where-
cookies made with X-Lax.
Just a really accurate drawing of them while they're asleep.
That's the best one. Steve wins it.
Steve wins it.
Yeah.
That'll ruin a Christmas.
That'll ruin any holiday. Maybe not Valentine's Day. Depends on the context.
Yeah, it's still a strong contender.
Or maybe especially
Some people like the
Valentine's
secret
Day.
admirer idea.
All right. Our friend Zach of all trades, not really a question, but more of an ask. He's all, give us y'all's best country accent.
I find this deeply offensive.
Fuck you and the
Deeply
Yankee
offensive.
piece of shit horse you rode in on, motherfucker.
My country accent is entirely different from your guys' country accent. I'm not even sure you'd recognize it.
Is it your standard accent like the Alabama of Great Britain?
What define standard accent? We have many accents.
No, the way you talk.
Oh,
Your.
me? Oh, no. I don't have a standard accent. I've got a Midlands accent. We're a mishmash. Country, I guess, would either be, I don't know, whatever Londoners deem non-Londoners to sound like. So yeah, maybe you're right.
Nailed it.
I don't know. I was just gonna make some shit up. He's greener than a horny toad on a frog pole. There you go.
The fuck?
That is pretty green.
That's
That's a good one. You know what phrase I always liked is, "Whoo, that's hotter than a $3 pistol."
Get you 2-bit rabbit fucker.
That dog won't hunt.
You got twang, you got drawl, then you get into coon ass. It's a whole spectrum of different tones down here.
Yeah, I mean, in the Carolinas alone, I got half a dozen different fucking
Yeah.
southern accents.
I got one. I got a good one. Steve, just
Yes.
all right. I'm gonna start and then just lay in a series of bleeps. He's hotter than a. Yeah, do that.
I think just to fuck with them, you should just leave that.
Yeah, I want that exactly as it was. Way better.
I'm not going to ruin the illusion.
It's weird because in Washington State, it's not like we do actually have a country accent, but it's more like, "Get out, you shit,
But it still has a master's degree.
get out, come walking around the back of the barn, you fucker,
All right, that's probably enough bad accent. What's our next one?
goddamn chicken fucker."
It's a lot of chicken.
Built 100 bridges, but you fuck one go.
All right, let's see here. Our friend Aaron /Tiggy asks, what is your least favorite holiday tradition or food?
Fruitcake.
No one really likes fruitcake, do they?
Sweet potatoes. I don't have a creative way to spice that up. I just fucking hate sweet potatoes.
I used to despise sprouts. Do you guys have sprouts on holiday? Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, I
mean,
like those.
They're around.
No, I like them now. But
It's
when
not
I was a
standard
child, I
necessarily.
despised them. It's pretty standard in my country. It's traditional. You got to have sprouts, regardless of whether you despise them or not.
I've always I've not loved them. I would never request them, but the way my mom cooked them, they were always good. And then, but then in Korea, Joe McPherson, a friend of mine, he's a foodie, He made Brussels sprouts one time, and they were phenomenal. He had like bacon shit in them, and they're oh man.
Well, things generally are improved by bacon.
But I mean, it's just like I could never remember being excited by Brussels sprouts before.
That's right. They're not generally nature's most exciting food.
Anytime anything that involves fucking green bean casserole, I'm right out.
Oh god, I love that too.
No, if John's fucked it, you know.
This is oh man. Well,
How
I
do you
say
know?
this is why I'm fat, but you know, John, you're no fucking Slim Jim either, huh?
That's because I really like Slim Jims and I don't like fucking broccoli.
Do you guys have the New Year's tradition that you were supposed to eat black-eyed peas
yeah.
for
And
luck
collard
and cabbage
greens.
for money? Because I do not care that much
Yeah.
for cabbage.
I don't care that much for luck or money.
Yeah. I was like,
got,
fuck it, I'll just stay poor.
I'll work,
Because I've watched
you know?
you bastards eat this bullshit every January 1st, and you're still unlucky, broke-ass motherfuckers. So
Still,
I'd rather just eat shit I like.
still sounds better than haggis, which is essentially just a meat turd.
I don't mind a good black-eyed pea. You can make a...
Anything with cloves in it. Like I like a good punch as much as the next person, but like for some reason around the holidays, everybody seems to put fucking cloves in everything.
That might be a regional thing. I do not know that I have hit a lot of clovery.
Yeah, it's a regional thing you don't want to try because it's just foul.
Yeah, Drew hit mine. I forgot all about the New Year's cabbage and black-eyed peas. In fact, I forgot
Yeah,
I
fuck
hated
all.
cabbage because I lived in Korea and started eating kimchi, and then it's like, wow, cabbage isn't a thing I just hate anymore. But because kimchi is great, but cabbage without being kimchi is just soggy leaf shit.
Yeah, I agree. It's amazing how how good kimchi can be versus how bad boiled cabbage is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's time to kick over to Facebook with Joe. What do we got over there?
All right, let's see here. Our friend Casey says, if you could have your character fight any Christmas character, Scrooge, Sugar Plum Fairy, Nutcracker, Rudolph, Frosty, etc., who would it be and how would your character fight them?
We already wrestled Santa Claus.
I was gonna say, like, Bjorn got to
That's
fight.
canon.
Bjorn got to fight Krampus, so
Yeah. Silas just tried to shoot Santa in the back, so pretty much I think we already answered that one for him.
Fandango for an elf. The only person who hasn't tried to kill a beloved Christmas character, and this is surprising, is Klaus.
Yeah, I'm not a
Because
monster.
of the shared name.
God, I want to I want that moment where he's just like, okay, I want to skin the elf and make boots.
Look, if I could figure out a way to do a session in which we could do a Klaus has to be Klaus situation, I would. But it would take like a month to play that out. Oh, I would love to see A&D Saves Christmas, though.
the true meaning of Klausmas.
That might be a fun side story if someone wants to write an A&D Saves Christmas.
Well, the way that we left Klaus, the only kind of Christmas movie he's going to be doing is It's a Wonderful Death.
That would actually be a pretty funny. It would take up too much time, but it would be pretty hilarious if basically the next episode was like Klaus bargaining for his soul and having like a It's a Wonderful Life episode.
Yeah, but here's how good the world is when you're dead.
The party is successful.
And so like,
I'm the one holding us back.
and he has to come, and then he has to come back because he can't let the world be as it is without him.
That's true. It's not the party's successful. It's just that somehow you're all dead, and so the world is better. Like, without each of you to save the others, it all falls apart, and the world thrives. I like to think that Gunther would smoke out Big Red every year.
There you go. Yeah.
Just hotbox it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if I turn my enemy into my friend, have I not defeated my enemy?
True.
Well, you got him high.
That's way too fucking philosophical for me.
Well, that's why it's Gunther.
Yeah, just punch a motherfucker. It's fine.
If my enemy is passed out on the couch, is he really my enemy?
If I drive my enemy high as balls to Taco Bell and buy him Doritos Locos Tacos, have I
God
not
damn it.
gotten rid of my enemy?
Now I want tacos. You prick.
Joe, what's our next question?
Wait, did we all answer that?
I don't even know what the question was. We got real lost on that.
Was there a question?
Yeah, what? I mean, I had an answer. Which Christmas-themed enemy would you fight? Is that,
which
what is that?
That's
beloved
right.
Christmas character?
That's right.
Right, I was going to pick
Right.
Cindy Lou Who.
Why would Klaus fight Cindy Lou?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily fight her unless she got my face, but I think I think I can take
Those
her.
fucking Who's always starting shit, man.
Yeah, here's your water. Go to bed. Don't start no shit. And
There'll be no crit.
there you go.
Oh my god.
Somebody should put that on a t-shirt, Bob.
Yeah.
God, I would love to just see Klaus just miss time and again with sharpshooter as she kicks his ass.
Listen, when this lands, it's gonna really hurt.
Let's see here. Okay, so our friend Matthew says, what is everyone getting for Brandoka Festival of Abs?
Nothing. You just get to fast for the day, obviously.
I would say jacked.
A big giant ab that's kind of fleshy and flobbly.
I am one ab on the six-pack.
It's like it folds around on itself. There's a slit. That's a fleshlight, Bob.
Oh, God. We got some good questions this week. Our friend Michael asks, "'Tis the season, what's your favorite Christmas movie and why?"
Die Hard. Because Die Hard. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I'll go with Bad Santa.
I'll say A Christmas Story.
Gonna go for Scrooged.
God, I really did love Santa's sleigh with you guys last year.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
It's not particularly like fun or upbeat, but holiday, kind of like semi-holiday tradition with my dad used to be that we would always catch at some point on Christmas Eve the version of A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott.
Yeah. The kind of definitive version, isn't it?
Yeah, and I remember because I think I remember as always because out of all of the different versions I've seen, that's the one where the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come is like utterly fucking terrifying if you're a child.
Good. You should always terrify your
Yeah,
children
exactly.
on Christmas
It's like
Eve.
this is my Christmas Eve nightmare. That I would always go back and watch it because I'd be like, hey, this year I'm gonna watch that movie and I'm not gonna freak out. And oh Jesus Christ, it's 8 feet tall and has a skeleton hand.
Well, that's okay. Now we can terrify adults by making innuendos about the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
If I think for honestly favorite Christmas movie, Jingle All the Way, as weird as it is, just watched that a lot in my house growing up.
It's got a lot of heart.
Weird one, but a fun one. All right, and this has been a long episode, so we will go ahead and wrap it with that one. We'll be back in 1 week with a side quest for you folks, and then in 2 weeks with another episode of Authors and Dragons. What will happen? Will Klaus survive? Will they make it off the mountain? Is Silas still just hanging on that rod after 2 weeks? Find out next time on Authors and Dragons. Until then, bye. Bye. Authors and Dragons is brought to you under a Creative Commons license, meaning you are free to share this material so long as credit is given to those who created it, which is us, the people you just heard play the game. Opening and closing themes performed by the Gore Core 4.
Authors and Dragons! Authors and Dragons!
Spank the monkey.